Rest and recovery day. Not a 0, but just a 22-kilometer road walk. Nothing like what we went through yesterday. So I'll say this one's gonna be taking it easy on the legs. We've got a dairy coming up in 5 kilometers, which is kind of like a cafe or a convenience store, where apparently they have some pretty solid burgers, so looking forward to that. Otherwise, we're just gonna be hanging out, try to dry some gear in the sun, and really take it easy before we enter the next forest tomorrow. This is day 7 of my hike south along Te Araroa. There's not far to go today, so what's the rush? Everyone here is in the same boat as me. Back out to the road we go, and quite honestly, as much as I'm not a huge fan of roadblocks, this is a lot nicer than trekking through deep, deep mud. I'd arrive at the Mangamuka Dairy about an hour later, sit down for a nice breakfast burger before grabbing all my gear and heading back down the road to our designated campsite for the night. The nice part of these carless gravel roads is that we do have access to a little bit of cell service, so I was able to pick up the phone, call my family, just let them know I'm still doing okay. One thing that's unique about this trail, they have here in New Zealand a curry tree and a curry plant, and it'll just hit you out of nowhere. I'm not sure which one it is specifically that I'm coming across, but you'll just be walking and all of a sudden just get a massive whiff of curry, which isn't the end of the world. Smells are awesome, but when you're eating the same food consistently, and you get that hit of, chicken curry or tikka masala, it can be kind of debilitating, knowing that, I could sit down at a nice Indian restaurant and have a beautiful bowl of whatever concoction those spices get mixed into with a nice, side of garlic naan and maybe some white rice and enjoy myself. But unfortunately, that's just my nostril. That's all I'm smelling. There's no food coming my way. So cool, interesting, but a little sad. I'd finished the final few kilometers on this gravel/trail road, however you want to classify it, before turning into camp and being able to just lounge out for a few hours. And then the rain would fall, as it seems to always do, so we'd take shelter in the hut that they had available for us, all struggle to get one can of salmon open, and then as everything was wet, just decide to call it a night. I think at this rate, it's just impossible to avoid the rain, but we're in a Puketi forest tomorrow and might try to push our way to Kiri Kiri and take a 0, so we'll see what tomorrow brings, but I'm heading to bed, so we'll see you guys in the morning.